Hey, how's it going everyone? My name is Mark. Today I'm going to be doing the GarageBand session breakdown of Taylor Swift's Cardigan, and let's get right into the video. Alright, so I want to show you guys the percussion part because this is the most elaborate of them all, and here's how it sounds like all together. So what's going on in here? The first thing you hear is this big bass drum, which I'll solo with. I have it played to just the first beat of the bar. Nothing special. Then you hear this additional kick. Now, as you can hear, there's some echo. Now it's just slight echo, not that much. And that's just to make sure that it's still clean. And you also hear the toms. They're not really toms. Again, some echo, but not that much. But then you hear some reverb, which apparently set it up to default, which is very interesting. The claps, I mean, that's just a very boring one, which I have to dub it with the Prismatica. Okay, cool. Then you hear the shaker, which is my own. Now the shaker, you can hear that has popsicle sticks. So you can for sure hear that. I did put some heavy EQ, but here's how it sounds without that much of EQ. So I turned it all down, so it's not that harsh. It's just picking. Nothing that much there. And then me rubbing a jacket. This one's really quiet. I actually have to turn it all up. You can see here I gained it to 8.1 decibels. I mean, it's reasonable that this doesn't have as much waveforms as all the other ones. That shaker's insane. Okay, I want to show you this background noise, which I have to gain pretty high on. As you can see, it's 10.1 decibels. And I think I should turn it up loud. It's not that much, it's just background noise, fan on, and just a bit of mouse clicks. I think I have the percussion out of the way. Let's get into the piano part. Now I haven't played the piano part in this one, I just draw the parts. But I did some pretty good job on how it works. As you can see here. I have to play the all half notes, but it feels like 8 notes because it's pretty slow. Even though it's at 130 beats per minute, which you can say is fast. I'll show you the EQ of how it works. Now I did have to bring down the treble of the piano pretty harshly. If I bring them up, I won't tell you how it feels when I turn it down like that, but I want to show you these since I'm going like top to bottom, as you can tell. Here's how they sound. I just copy and paste. I enjoy the sound of these two things tied together. I will show you how it sounds on its own, the deep harmonic waves. The harmonic waves is somewhat doing the sidechain thing, as you can hear. The Cosmic Voice Choir, I don't know, I don't think that the synth version of a choir is the best. Now, these two synths didn't appear until the bridge of it. If I'm wrong, please comment on the comments down below saying 2 words in a row. Because my thing is that I want to make sure that each chorus and each section of the song is different. Although there are some parts that are exactly the same. Prominently on this chorus, and then you have the second verse and chorus, and you get to here, which when it gets too big and up, then you have the string quartet. I'm not sure why they're doing the sidechain thing. Probably because I did the half notes when it goes like when it's playing and it stopped playing and then go and then stop playing. I hope that in the next video it won't be as much like that. As the same thing as in the grand piano, I have to turn the treble down. That is not the best for me. I'll try to do the EQ a little bit more. Sorry for releasing the video before this one will. Actually sounds better. I like that, but I mean, you heard the video already before this one will be out. Alright, then you have the piano lead. This is just impressive. Okay, I did have some reverb, right? Yeah, a lot of reverb in there. I'll show you the plugins. Nope, not much, not really. It's just compression. Let's do the acoustic guitar. I mean, it's nothing special, considering that all I just did is I just brought the bass down and just increased the trebles. And you're wondering why I have to do this, but it's just because that I want the bass to be there. Ironically, there is no bass. None. There's not even a dedicated bass. The only bass is just in the choir thing, which I won't get to until later on. And now that just left us to the vocals and the choir. I'll show you the vocals. but I won't only give you snippets before this video is gonna get demonetized.
Black lipstick.
I'm not gonna give you that much, but I will explain it to you as much as I can. Now in the vocals, as you can hear, there is some echo, reverb. Because as you can hear, my voice is very trebly. I have to bring the treble down around moderately extreme.
That does not look moderately extreme to me.
Just to make sure that all the treble is still there. Let me try to mute the vocal for real. I don't want to play the whole thing, otherwise I get demonetized. That's the problem here. I can't do anything to it. Like most producers, I did have to do this kind of thing, where you add another track and then you record like a very similar part. And the idea is to get the transition from like one track to another track, even though it's actually the same sound, much easier. And this is just made to make sure that the pacing is still going smooth. And that's why I made this other track. I call it Lead Vocals Bridge. And then I did dub it. It's a different take actually.
And I knew you'd come back to me.
The vocals itself doesn't sound great. I'm not great at singing. Bruh. I should do some enhanced tuning, which I did. As you can see here. That's the pitch control, which does the enhanced tuning. And then that just leaves up to the choir. This one took hours. It's the first time I have to do this for real. And here's how it sounds on its own. This is just the chorus, the first one. Okay, I found something sketchy. There's these little gaps there in between lines. I'm not sure if it's really common, but that's what I noticed just now. And also, this is just very simple. It's not really that elaborate. Sometimes I use like fancy, like say a major 7, but much of it is just sus2, sus4, and sometimes I even do an inversion. That's really much it. And I didn't even do much to the plugins too. All I just did is just a bit of enhanced tuning. That's it. So the whole thing is just very much humming. Oh yeah, this part, I have this. Yes, I thought it was really cool. Let's see how it plays well with the song, just by checking.
When you are young.
Okay, you didn't really hear much. Right there, this vocal. I had a different track because this needs more tuning. It has different settings, in other words. I would like to go more about the choir thing, but I don't want this video to be like 21 minutes long. So I want to talk to you about how I made this. Now, the whole percussion track, let me unsolo all the tracks. I actually did this on my tablet, which is an iPad. This whole thing. So then I just export the track and then I move it to my GarageBand, and then here we go on there. Also, this choir part is inspired by Jacob Collier. That's why the track is not Cardigan when I take a look at it. It's actually called If Jacob Collier and Taylor Swift Are One Person, because I want to try some Jacob Collier elements, like that choir thing that I just did. Also, one of the things I hate about GarageBand is that you can't add buses. Sure, you can merge the tracks like this, and then you can make one track like that, but then it's a hassle because you want to mix like one track only. You can't, because you just have this one clumped file that just only has the WAV file. So I would love to have a bus in GarageBand, and obviously since this is GarageBand on iOS, I can only go up to around 32 tracks. Also, a side note, I actually have to delete the app entirely, and this is one of the last projects that I've made before I have to delete the app entirely. It was just taking too much space basically. So then when I made Dynamite, the Apple AU plugins, they're gone. Like, I'll show you. See? Where are they? They're all gone. Now, when I first made this, and it's still here, you have the AU plugins like this, and I use that all the time when I master projects, because I watch a YouTube video and it tells you to do that. I'll link one in the card. And that's one of the grabs about GarageBand, but it's free, I guess. But that all wraps up for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, please turn on the notifications, please comment more suggestions, and you want to see more GarageBand session breakdowns like this, I have it at the card right here and also at the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.